Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here tonight, Talladega. We got waiting for guys to start tuning in here, but anyhow, we're ready to rock and roll for tonight. This is a points race tonight, correct? It is a points race.
Yes.
Okay. So, I gotta take this out of, there we go. All right. But welcome to Lucky Dog Sim Racing. Dwayne and I'll be in the booth here tonight. We're talking about the possibility of maybe getting one of our old partners back in here, maybe for a race or two, Wayne Finley. And some of you may remember back in the day when Dwayne and I used to broadcast a lot, we had Wayne Finley in there with us a lot. And just, kind of, I like to listen to his stories. That's what I like to hear. Anyhow, Dwayne, why don't you go ahead and give us a rundown where everybody's starting?
All right. Qualifying on the pole is Everett Lane with a time of 52.841. Starting to his outside in second is going to be Thomas Holder. Row 2 is going to be Gary Slabinski and Ed DeBoer. Row 3, Sandy Curtis and Jacob Edson. Row 4 is going to be Michael Pegg and Gary Whitmer. Row 5 on the outside is going to be Randolph Richard, and his inside will be Joe Guy. And then Tim White will round out the field in 11th position.
Very good. Thank you, sir. All right, 75 laps in the making here tonight. One green white checkered if we need it. These guys are noted for going the whole distance, green flag racing. If they do have a caution, it's pretty rare.
Yeah, Rudy, I don't think we've had a single caution the entire season.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that's good. I got some good drivers in here, so these guys are some of those Superspeedway kings. You take Everett Lane, Michael Pegg. These guys are Superspeedway kings. Jerry Slapinski, Thomas Holder. Now I don't know EJ that well, but so far I'm pretty impressed with his racing. He's a good, clean racer. Brian, did he ever get any of his buddies to come over here, or what happened with that deal?
Not yet, not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right.
I think he may have been talking to Michael about it, but since then I don't know what the results were.
Yeah, because they were supposed to come over there last week or something, and nobody showed up. So I don't know what was going on there. Oh.
And it looks like Tim White has elected to start from pit road, so we'll see how that shapes out for him.
Oh boy, interesting. All right, Dwayne, we'll get him going here, buddy.
Yes, sir. You're ready to go. Base cars ducked off, and this is Talladega. The restart zone is actually all about halfway to 3/4 of the way through the tri-oval here, so it can't start until that point. All right, they've reached the green. The green is out. We are underway at Talladega. Holder getting the run on that top line. He's going to bring it down and take the top spot away. And Slapinski gets out of shape. He's down on the apron.
Boy.
Collects it. Gets back in line. No harm, no foul. That was close.
I'll tell you what, Thomas Holder didn't waste any time taking over that top spot, did he?
He did not. Here comes the outside line. They're all nose to tail. And Holder is not going to make it back. Ed DeBoer, he is currently your leader. We'll see who's going to lead it at the line. Coming out of 4, it's a drag race.
Yeah, EJ, boy, he's another one. You got to keep an eye on him. I'll tell you, these guys they like to sneak in there and grab that lap. And they don't want to get that bonus point for leading the lap, So, but not going to happen today. Thomas Holder Thomas Holder.
Yep.
Gonna lead that lap.
continuing the tradition of the hosts that are not leading the first lap.
Yeah, isn't that something? Yeah, pretty good running right there. All right, well, EJ kind of slipping back a ways now. Man, the outside line did not work, so he's going to have to fall into the line back here. He will be ninth place, just ahead of Jacob Edson. Tim White, you were talking about him, starting from pit road. He's all by himself back here. Man, I just don't know about that. Man, why would you want to do that? But everybody has their way they like to do it, So
Yeah, and a lot of guys they like to start from pit road in case there's a caution, but these guys that's not going to happen. So
yep, we know that. Michael Pegg now, let's see, moving into fourth place. He's ready to make, a little bit of dancing around there by them guys.
Yeah, a little bit. They're having a little bit of issues. Sandy Curtis, he was fifth at the line. He's already dropped back to ninth. So some guys having some connection issues, just trying to feel everything out. But we're still green.
Yeah, Joel Guy now into fifth place. Good job by Joel. That man right there needs a win. He needs, it's just like a big shot in the arm when you get a win, and he needs a win right now so bad.
Another guy who could use a win right behind him, Gary Whitmer. We've seen him in victory lane before, but he's had his struggles this season so far.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Gary putting the pressure on, staying right there with Joel. Guys keeping just a little bit of distance between their cars to keep the air flowing in them radiators. It's all too important to keep them cars cool. Got to keep them cool.
And Jacob Edson better put his foot in it, or he's going to risk losing the draft here.
Boy. Yeah, Sandy Curtis back here. And yeah, Jacob Edson now in 10th place. About to lose that again. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, he is going to lose the draft, ain't he?
Yeah.
He better get going.
He's right on that edge if he hasn't lost it already.
Man. And Jacob is a great racer. I'm surprised that's happened.
Yeah.
There's something's amiss there. I don't know something's wrong.
Well, he has definitely lost the draft. He's down about 10 miles an hour. The best thing he could do right now is drag the brake, let Tim White catch him, and then they can, together they can keep going a lap down at least.
Yep. Or man, that's a lot going backwards to only pick up one car, because one car's not going to really help him that much in the speed,
Yeah.
All right, back up front, Thomas Holder continuing to lead. And we've seen Thomas lead a lot of laps here this season. He'll lead most of the race, but he doesn't get the win. I think he won one time.
Yeah.
And that's kind of odd that, when you lead as many laps as he has led this season, I think you got to get a bonus point for that, Brian.
Take it.
You need to get a bonus, set up a bonus point for the guy that led the most laps all season. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think Thomas before, and I think we dropped the bonus.
Oh, really?
Points, and we dropped the penalty points several seasons ago.
Yeah, because that'd be Thomas Holder. I mean, the guy has led a ton of laps this season. Great job by these guys, though, man. What a...
Yeah, got a 6-car breakaway right now. The Randolph Richard, Ed DeBoer, and Sandy Curtis. They're kind of falling back in their own little line here.
Yep. Yeah, they are. They're not going to be as fast as that front group, but they should be able to hang in there. We're probably going to be, let's see, we've been seeing like Michael Pegg, Gary Slapinski, those guys pitting a little early on the very first pit stop. So we may see them come in on about lap 17. Now, I'm guessing, but they have done that before. Now, that doesn't mean they'll do it every time. Like, they change it up every time, but we may see something like that happen. So we may be, maybe 8 or 9 laps away from first round pit stop here by the front of the group, front of the field.
And I would imagine they're going to bring a couple other guys with them who would have normally stayed out.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the smart thing to do for these guys right here, this front six that are breaking away, they do all need to pit together and come out together, But it seems like lately we've been seeing a few mistakes on pit road. And we're all human. Everybody makes mistakes. And I don't want to see that because I want to see everybody stick together. I want to see it to be a tight race all the way through. I think that would be so awesome,
Oh, yeah.
I always love it when there's just a super tight race like that.
And Sandy Curtis is in danger. It looks like he has actually lost the draft from Ed.
Yeah.
Or from EJ, rather. And Randolph Richard, they're tandeming right now. And it's kind of left Curtis out to dry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer. Looking at Randolph Richard now, 89 there. Wonder if all the guys are having a big party on the party court. Drinking those either Natty Lights or I think they're up to Michelob Ultras. I think that's what they've been drinking lately. So I don't know if you guys are out there. Say something in chat so we know you're there.
Oh, reckon that gets turned.
Uh-oh.
Classic bumper hook situation there, Rudy.
Oh, man. I forget how you go back. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. I'm going back here.
Yeah, they were all nose to tail. It looked like Joel just gave him a little shot in the rear end, but he was off center and hooked him right in the wall.
Oh, man. What a bummer for that.
Now, this is a great break for Tim White, who was almost a full lap down. He'll be able to get up with these guys and start racing. Now, Michael Pegg looks like he is having to tow back to pit road, though. So he may go a lap or two down, but he's got a reset. He's got 2 resets, so he can get back out there, hopefully get his lap back, and we'll have to see what happens.
Well, as we were just flagging up the guys about having caution-free races, here's the first caution of the race. And it happens. That bumper hook is so horrible. It is so horrible. I'm sure Joel didn't do it on purpose by any means. But I think we're going to see everybody come to pit road. Now, this is going to really throw up pit road cycles. Man, I don't know how they're going to handle this one. This is going to be hard.
I would probably take 4 here just because it's under caution.
Yeah. Yep. Then you may not have to change tires the rest of the race.
Right.
But we'll see. If you can't keep an eye on them, it's hard for me to do that,
Oh, yeah. They're coming down pit road now. It looks like everybody's on pit road.
Yep. Try to move this camera. I guess I can't.
Right, everybody's in. Looks like fuel only. Oh, see some left side tire changes. Fuel only for the first 2 out. And Everett Lane's actually going to lead a lap. He wins the race off pit road. So our pole sitter finally gets to lead that lap.
Awesome. So, Thomas Holder coming out 3rd. Wow. So brand new leader. Do we want to talk to somebody real quick?
Yeah. Why don't we talk to
I'll leave that up to you.
Thomas Holder. Thomas Holder, Dwayne Booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I sure do, Dwayne.
Well, you're no stranger to spinning the race out front. You led the most laps so far. What do you got to do to get it back up there, and more importantly, keep it there for the final lap?
Well, I had a little slower pit stop because I had to take a little more fuel than the other guys. So we're good to just ride right here. I'll be behind Mr. Lane, and long way to go. So we'll just try to be around at the end where that last lap counts.
Yeah. Now, this is probably going to throw a wrench in pit strategy. How far you think you're going to run it before you try to pit next time?
I'm going to go probably at least a lap 35 if I can get there. Probably won't make it there, so we'll just run this tank out and go from there.
All right. Well, good luck, and hopefully we're talking to you at the end.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I fixed it. I fixed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's down there at the bottom of the screen.
Yep. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. So we're going to go back to green. Your lights are still on the pace car. They should go off this time by. Now, where does this put Michael at now? He is going to be what? Back in 11th, one lap down. 10th.
Yeah.
Ow. Well, if everything goes right, and you know, God forbid we don't want to see him have another caution, but if they do, we do have another caution, that shouldn't have a problem getting him back on the lead lap.
Yeah, he will be the wave around. Now, it looks like Joel Guy is still on pit road. So I don't know if he's getting damaged. Yeah, it looks like he is getting repairs done. May have forgot to check his fast repair before he got in the pit box. So it looks like he's getting extensive repairs there.
Yeah, doggone it.
Usually what is the result of that is that he will come back out on the track and he will push someone. He's going to team up with someone, and usually the underdog, and push all he can.
Yeah, his race is not done by a long shot.
Not by a long shot.
Lights are out. We're going back green. You're going to be restarting on lap 14 out of 75.
We set the field here for you as they get ready to go back. Everett Lane in first. Gary Slapinski came out second. He will be starting those outside. Thomas Holder third. Gary Whitmer fourth. E.J. DeBoer in fifth. Jacob Edson in sixth. Sandy Curtis seventh. Randolph Richard eighth. Tim White caught up to the field. He will restart ninth. Michael Pegg 10th. And Joe Guy still getting repairs on pit road in 11th.
Well, Gary Slapinski, now this is the closest he's been to the front. He's going to be restarting on the outside of the front row. I'm thinking that he's probably got this in mind to maybe try to get up there and lead a lap.
Most likely. All right, pace car is off. That outside line has been working. It worked on the restart at the very beginning of the race. We'll see if it works here. Green flag is out. We are back underway at Talladega. Everett Lane gets a good jump. He will lead that lap.
Oh yeah. And he wanted that. You know, he wanted to get that bonus point for leading the lap. So Thomas Holder now in second there on the bottom row. Gary Slapinski up on the top, trying to see if he can get up here, possibly lead a lap. And Gary Whitmer. Now, this is the closest we've seen Gary Whitmer to the front, and he's a good pusher.
He definitely is. Started in 8th, worked himself up to the front row. But that bottom line, they're pretty organized right now.
This is a big break for a lot of those guys that had lost the draft, and for whatever reason, I'm not sure why they were losing the draft like that, but this is a good break for them.
And that outside line just kind of disintegrates here as Slapinski falls in line. And these other guys are going to have to follow suit here.
Isn't that something how it's just like fizzle right out, man? Even Gary Whitmer is falling back a ways here now. They're going to duck into the bottom back there. Him and Richard, Randolph Richard.
And they're going to the outside. Yep. around Sandy Curtis right now. I wonder
Yes,
if Curtis might have some damage somewhere because, you know, this is the second time he's dropped back. He started this race in 5th, but
yeah.
he's been falling back ever since. But up front,
Well,
we got Michael Pegg coming to the outside line with Slapinski in tow. They're looking for the lead.
well, let me ask you this. Do you think maybe is a possibility that maybe he might need to calibrate his wheel and pedals again?
It's very possible if he's having a
I've
hard
seen
time
that,
keeping
yeah.
up, you know, maybe it
Yeah.
wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well, Peg to the front. Now he is a lap down, ain't it? Yeah, he is a lap down.
At
Hasn't
this
got the
point,
lap time.
he is on the tail end of the lead lap.
Right.
Everett Lane is currently the leader.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to want to stay there just in case a caution does come out, and then he could get the way by and get right around it. But even so, he would be the way by. So Gary Slapinski, man, he is just staying right on that back bumper, ain't he?
Yeah, he's trying to push him out front so he can get the
Oh,
lead.
look at
Peg
that.
goes down. Slapinski's going to need a little more help if he's going to get by him.
Yep. Yeah, he
Got
needs
the
some
44
serious.
of Jacob Edson there, but he's not tight on his bumper like Everett Lane is on Peg.
He's trying though, boy. He is trying really hard.
Good shot he gave him. He'll have the momentum going down into 3. Gonna be close at the line, but it looks like Lane's gonna have it. Lane will lead another one.
Whoa, wow. Yep,
Little-
Everett Lane, yep.
Little bit of bobbling going on, but still nose to tail. And the outside line once again starting to deteriorate. They've had some good runs, but they just can't seem to stay organized. And Lane goes to the outside. You see that run that outside line
Yeah.
got when he did that.
Yep. He's trying to keep Gary Slapinski from taking over the lead right there, because he knows Michael Pegg's got the bottom row held back. Michael's a lap down, so that's all good for Gary or Everett to stay in the front right here, and he does bring Gary Slapinski down in the front row with him.
And as those two cars vacate the top line, you're going to start to see that one fall back.
Yeah, that's what we've been seeing, and that is so. Wow, it's totally not getting why that's doing that.
Well, the problem is the number of cars. For the outside
Yeah.
line to work, you have to have more cars up top than down on the
Yeah.
bottom. So when those two cars vacated, now you got more cars on the bottom line. And now it looks like Tim White is in serious danger. He has lost
Yep.
the draft.
Yeah, I just seen that because he went really high there when they all started breaking up.
Yeah, and he may have even
And
let off the
totally.
gas. And
Yep.
that's all it takes is just a momentary
Yeah.
lapse of throttle.
Typically,
Dang.
what we've been finding with this particular car, if you don't have 3 cars in a pushing scenario, you're not going to gain. If you only have 2,
Nope.
you're going to stay sedentary.
Yep.
The draft is really weird with this car.
Yeah. I've been, well, I can't say I've been practicing, but I have been going out a little bit with the car, since I got iRacing back now. And it is different. The car is, I don't know, it is weird feeling to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just so rusty. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely has a different feel than, say, the Gen 6 for sure.
Yep. Well, Thomas Holder, after leading the most laps up to this point, has got himself moved back into 3rd now, riding right behind Michael Pegg there, which is a lap down car. So if he can stay in the draft there, get back to the front, retake that lead, and lead more laps, he could come out of here tonight with the most laps led.
Yeah, and I think he said it in his interview there. He had to take more fuel because he was the car out
Yeah.
front. I think he's pretty
Yep.
keen to stay in the draft right now for
Hmm.
try to save the leading till the end.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you, guys looks like a lot of fun out there.
Oh yeah.
Brian, we got to get you out there on the track more, Brian.
Well, the trucks, just kind
Oh,
of
you like the
baked out of
trucks?
the rest of it. Yeah, Thursday nights is my night. Too much other stuff
okay.
going on through the rest of the week. Keep taking care of the league. Yeah.
Unscheduled pit stop for Tim White. He might be
Uh-oh.
calling it here. I'm not sure.
He may be taking it behind the wall.
Oh, no, man. No, he's changing right side tires. It's like a full tire change. Now, whether he's going to come back out or not. Oh, he's just sitting there. Oh, we'll see if he can get back out there. Meantime,
Nope.
we still
there he
have.
goes.
Oh, is he going? Okay.
Yep, he has taken it behind the wall. His evening is done. But we still have 10 cars out there. And right now, Gary Whitmer and Randolph Richards, they have lost the draft and lost each other.
Or
They're both running out there by themselves right now.
man. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. No Gumbo back here, man. He's not doing good tonight. 7th place. And nobody to draft with. I can't believe they get busted up so much like that. And then you lose that draft. And, man, you just go backwards so fast. Just unbelievable. This car is just, man, you got to drive the crap out of it in order to do anything, you know?
Yeah, and the hard part with these cars is you got to be smooth on the wheel to stay fast. You see guys wiggling around back and forth. That's scrubbing off speed. And if you're the last guy in the draft and you're scrubbing off speed, you're going to be losing it soon.
Alrighty then.
What do you get a copyright strike for that, Brian? That's the only thing. That's the only thing I'd worry about doing. You know, I know they're short. You can do like I can't remember how many seconds you're allowed to do, like 8 seconds of something, without without getting a copyright strike. I think that's what it is, 8 seconds. You know, like if you wanted to play a song, if you play the first 8 seconds, you're okay, but after that, you can get a copyright strike. I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on that, Kyle. I'm probably wrong. Let's see, we got Infield here. Hey, Infield Lake. Hey, that's a cool name. What's up from Daytona? Oh, Infield Lake in Daytona. Awesome. Yeah. Hey, get your friends and your family and stuff in here. Check it out, man. We broadcast every Saturday night here on Lucky Dog Sim Racing. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you don't mind. That would be awesome.
We are a third of the way through, and Everett Lane has led the most laps, 14 so far.
Yeah, I know I say awesome way too much. My go-to word. There he is. Cheers, y'all. Hey, good job. Thank you. Thank you so much, Infield Lake. So, yeah, okay. Coming up, let's see, coming up on lap 28 here in a minute.
And Joel Guy is going to have a chance to join the pack here if they don't go blasting by. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to catch him.
Yeah, because he's just going to be just that too far back, you know. Man, that's a beautiful car, too. I love that car. I don't know if he painted that or who painted that, but Man, that is a beautiful car. Yep. All right, back up front. Everett Lane continuing the lead. Hey, Ben Gear in chat. Ben, how come you're not in your racing, buddy? Man, we're missing you out here on the track. Yes, sir. It's just miss Ben on the track, yeah. And we miss you out there, Ben. How many years have I known you, Ben? Golly, man, a ton. I can't even count. No, I don't think. Jerry Slapinski, did he actually? I don't think he did lead a lap, did he?
He's led one.
Oh, he led one. Okay,
He did
okay,
lead
got it.
one. Yep.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, you got the overlays that'll tell that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I wish I could get them to work on this, because it would be. I think because I put some on there. I just we need to try to figure out how the heck we could get them to work. I have to install the program, but I don't know. I'll tinker with it one of these days. Maybe I can get Brian. Him and I'll tinker with it a little bit, because those are pretty good overlays. I don't know. Maybe you like these better, Brian. I don't know, but all right. So Michael
You don't
Pegg.
have fun with the broad. Step away.
Okay, buddy. All right, Michael Pegg now 9th place, but still a lap down. Just, I know he doesn't want a caution, but I know he'd really like to get that lap back bad, you know?
Yep.
And it's coming up here. I think Thomas Holder's going to lose that most laps led tonight. Looks like Everett Lane's going to probably top that here shortly.
Yeah. Right now, Everett's led 18. Thomas has led 10.
Ah, okay. Well,
Stefanski has
go.
led 1. So there's your
Yeah.
lap leaders.
Yep. 3 different lap leaders. Wow. But that's the way you usually get it at Superspeedway. You know, you get somebody that's out front like that, and they'll just stay out front. Let's see a few. Yep. Ben Geary says, yep. Venice, Florida. Okay. Bike week, yeah, in full force at Daytona. Yeah, I heard somebody watching on the video today. They're expecting 500,000 people there.
Wow.
That's crazy. They said there was like 10,000 a day coming in.
Right?
Yeah, supposed to be like. I guess that's more than the Daytona 500 race week. Need 500,000 people for that. And they're having it's a, what do they call that, motocross? Is that what it is? The bike race? Yeah, they're having a motocross race. I don't know when that is, whether it's today, tomorrow, what. But it sounds like a lot of fun. Are you going to that there, Infield Lake? Oh, he's at, okay, the Supercross is tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's tonight then. That's awesome. Let's see, yes, we only get about 200,000 for the 500. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, you're right. About 200,000 for the 500. But I honest to God, I read that somewhere, heard that somewhere on a video, that there's going to be 500,000 people there for the Daytona or the Bike Week. God, that's insane. A half a freaking million people. Damn.
And Gary Whitmer has lost a lap and the draft. Peg still, and here they come. We're
Oh,
coming
here
to
they
pit
come.
road.
Yes, sir. Pit road is. They
It
are.
looks like
turning in.
everybody is on pit road.
Oh, yeah. This is good. Yes, sir. This is good.
Got to make sure not to make a mistake here. Probably going to see no fuel only for these guys. Some might change left sides.
Oh, you said the motocross is on right now on Peacock app. Okay. Wow, Evan Lane out first. Man, good job.
There's Lindsay. Pretty much the way they came in is the way they go out.
Yep. Yes, sir. Good pit stops. I didn't see anybody make a mistake that time. Did you?
Sandy Curtis, black flag, too fast exiting.
Oh, no. Sandy, no. Oh, man.
And that's really spread out the field here. You got to head, even though they all came out in the line, some guys were taking a little easy on the apron, and that's allowed a 4-car breakaway up front.
Yep. Michael Pegg, then EJ. EJ hanging in there pretty good, man. He is staying with that front group. We could possibly see maybe a little bit of a breakaway here tonight by this front four. That'd make the race more interesting. The only bad part of that is if they do break away, it's going to split the field up, and the chances of us seeing a caution is going to be slim to none, and that Michael Pegg will never get his lap back then. But he is up to 7th now. Yeah, it's a bummer.
Curtis is on pit road. Looks like he's going to top off fuel while he's serving his penalty.
Now Thomas Holder, they've lost that front group. Look at this, him and Jacob Edson now working together, but only 2 of them. So they're going to keep dropping.
Yeah, Randolph Richard 8th place, Gary Whitmer 9th. They're both working together, but like I said, that takes 3 cars to be fast, and it looks like Ed DeBoer is dropping back as well from that 4-car group.
Oh man, yeah, what the heck happened there? Oh, but he's probably maybe dropping back to pick up Sandy Curtis there. I don't think that'd be a mistake. I wouldn't do that. He needs to stay right there with that front group. If by chance he would lose the draft, then he could do it. But I think for now he needs to just hang on to the tail end of that.
Looks like he heard you, Rudy.
Yeah, he must have heard me. He's listening to the broadcast. Let's see, yeah, shaking this race up now. Oh yeah, it is. It feel like we got us a fan there in chat, Dwayne. Didn't feel like.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hope you're enjoying it. And right now we got pretty much a split field, Rudy. We got 10 cars out there. Only 5 remain on the lead lap. Michael Pegg, first car, 1 lap down in 6th. Sandy Curtis 7th. Randolph Richard in 8th. Gary Whitmer 9th. And then Joe Guy is 6 laps down in 10th.
Yep. I hate to say this, but Michael is actually picking up spots. Even though he's a lap down, he's picking up spots out there.
Just by staying in that lead pack draft, you know, when they're lapping guys, he's up to speed, so he's not losing anything. Meanwhile, they're getting left behind. So definitely, even though he's not on the lead lap, that's a great place to be for him right now.
Yes, sir. Very good. EJ, man, I'll tell you, I hope he stays up there. Now, let's see, was it Thomas Holder has fallen way back.
Yeah, no, if Jacob Edson can stay with them, they're a 3-car group right now, but right now with Holder pushing, they're kind of pulling away from him. You realize that and let off here. They just got to stay in line. They don't have to push so much, just have to be close to each other, stay in line, and they'll pick up the speed.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, working with the lap down car there of Sandy Curtis, Sandy had to had to serve that penalty off the pit road too fast and had to serve that penalty. That put him a lap down there. That's a bummer. That's hard to come back from, man. I'm telling you. It's it's so hard to think about that whole race, you know, on a lap down.
And this trio right now, they're about 8 seconds behind the lead.
Yep.
But if they can stay together, they might be able to close the gap. We're about 10 laps away from 2/3. So
I remember back in the day when we had the 2-car tango. Remember that?
yep.
Oh
I do.
man, it was so much fun. That was so much fun. I enjoyed that immensely because you could get 2 fast guys together and just swap draft. Remember do that swap draft?
Oh yeah. What we used to do, we'd get 4 guys and just get the first 3 nose to tail, have the 4th guy hang off a little bit, get that run. Everybody would run the top line. 4th guy goes down to the bottom, leapfrogs everyone, jumps up, and you just keep leapfrogging. The guy from the back going to the front, and you just keep doing that. You could gain, 5-10 seconds on people just by leapfrogging everybody.
Oh yeah. All right, just a little past halfway, and let's see. When did they pit? They just pitted here a couple laps ago.
About 7 laps.
Yeah, so
about 10 to 13 more laps before they come back down.
all right, so we're gonna have to. I don't think they can make it from there to the end, though.
It's gonna be
No.
so close now. They're gonna have to stop 2 more times.
So what they're going to probably have to do here is they're going to have to try to push it just as far as they can possibly push it. And get just, use every single last drop of gas out of that car. Don't run out of gas, though. Oh, my God. If you run out of gas, oh, boy.
Pretty much down on that. This is definitely going to be that first caution at a lap 11. That turned this into a fuel mileage race.
Yep.
Because they're going to have to stop with less than 10 to go.
But you always have this as a backup. That's some extra gas for you there.
A little bit.
Just pat that in the roll bar a little bit.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. Hope everybody's enjoying the race out there. Been some pretty good racing. Now that the fields are really split up. Jacob Edson. Man, I think he was hoping to have a better night tonight. But he's running in 5th. So that's really not too much. Him and Thomas Holder working together.
Yep, and they're still on the lead lap. So they're not out of this by any stretch.
Yeah.
They just got to make sure when they come to pit road, they got to make sure they don't make any mistakes.
Yep. All right, Randolph Richard, Gary Whitmer working together. Them 2, they're well off the pace back here, though. Both of them lap down now. Joel Guy, is he still out there on the track?
He is. Yep, he's still by himself.
He's all by himself. Oh, man.
Yeah,
That's a bummer.
7 laps down.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Dang it. I can't even, Yeah, there we go. I'll ride along with Joel here for just a minute. See how everything's cooking. Yeah, that is a different looking car on the inside than what I'm used to seeing with the Gen 6, That's what's really kind of odd. Michael Pegg, hang on here. He's 6th place, 1 lap down. The first car, a lap down. He's trying to keep himself in that position, so if something happens, he can get that way by. And Everett Lane, I'm going to say, how many laps has he led now?
He is gonna come. He's coming up on 33 laps left.
Yeah, that could still be beaten, but yeah.
Yeah, about 5 more laps and he'll have most laps.
Yeah. Yep. So good racing.
yeah.
Ben says no farting. What? That's not me doing. That's Dwayne.
Oh no, you might want to have that checked.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Man.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
There had to check in on moto. It's real fast, he says. Oh, I'll bet. I will bet. Yeah, I'll bet you it is there in Field Lake. Yeah, that's always fun. I used to love to watch that. I have watched motocross racing in years. I used to love to watch that. A lot of fun. There was a place where I lived up north that they had it, went up into the woods and everything. Is that still motocross? Yeah. Yeah. It's not a bike race, it's a motocross race. And man, they go up into the woods, they had jumps, and oh man, it was amazing. I don't know if that place is still in existence anymore.
Good news for Joel Guy. He has finally found himself a drafting group with Gary Whitmer and Randolph Richard. So make that a 3-car tandem now.
Yep.
Got to go a little ways ahead of them to get to Sandy Curtis, Thomas Holder, and Jacob Edson there. That 3-car group. And then the 4-car group of the leaders. Everett Lane, Gary Slipinski, Michael Pegg, and EJ DeBoer.
Yeah, that's right, man. A little extra fuel. Yep. I don't know. Can you classify that as cheating, Ben? Adding that into your fuel tank? Get a little better gas mileage?
Speaking of gas mileage, we're 27 to go. They've been out there 15 laps. They're going to have to pit in about 4 laps. That'll leave 23. So,
oh boy,
these guys, they're going to be about 2 to 3 laps short, Rudy. How much do you think they're going to get out there with that? They've got a 15-second lead over 4th and 5th place. How much do you think they start fuel saving, trying to make it on one more stop?
Well, knowing that right now with Everett Lane in front, he is using the most fuel, pulling them guys.
Yeah.
So he is going to even be shorter, probably about a lap shorter than the other guys, I'm guessing. There's really no way of telling, but probably like a lap shorter, So I don't know if we they're going to have to do a splash of gas, I think, later on.
Yeah. And I tell you what, if I'm that group of Jacob Edson and Thomas Holder, Rudy, I'm thinking about, maybe going around here at half, 3/4 throttle, just trying to get those 3 extra laps.
Right.
I don't know if you're going to be able to save 3 laps, but if you can save a lap and a half this run and a lap and a half the next run, you'll get it. So it's going to be some interesting strategies playing out as we come down to it here.
Yeah, that's for sure. And taking that time to, taking that chance, I would say, taking that chance to do that, not knowing what's going to happen, boy, it's going to be interesting. Well, I'm proud of EJ. He is hanging on there 3rd place, hanging on 3rd place, and he is hanging on to that group, and he's not going to let go of that. For a while there, he was kind of making it look like he was going to maybe lose that front pack, but I think what it was when he was going to try to go back and pick up Sandy Curtis, and that would not have been a help for him. That would not have been good. He did the right thing. Stay with the group.
And right now, his best friend is Michael Pegg, because Slipinski has been on Everett Lane's bumper for so long.
Yeah.
If EJ has any chance of getting by, he's going to have Pegg go with him.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that could happen too. He could maybe work with Michael on them, try to get a run there. I don't know if Michael would help EJ because Gary's actually his teammate. He
Yeah,
may try to push Gary past Everett. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. I guess we still got lots of racing here to go though, so we got 24 to go.
Yep, we're 2/3 of the way through, and it's going to get interesting with the different strategies that are going to be coming into play. I got a feeling everybody's going to run the tank out this time, as far as they can take it, which should be in the next 2 to 3 laps. We should see them on pit road.
Yep. Ben said he'd be accused of cheating if he farted in the gas tank. Yeah, probably, Ben. Yep. One caution's all we've had tonight, folks, and that was a bumper hook there. Joel Guy bumper hooked Michael Pegg, and Michael had to tow to pit road, which hurt him, put him a lap down. So I'm sure he wasn't happy about it, but hey, it happens.
It happens. That's racing. All right, they're coming around. Going to be 22 laps to go.
Okay. But we're not in the window where they can make it the rest of the way, are we?
No, they're going to need, if they can stretch it out about, they would have to stretch it out one more lap. I don't know if they can. We'll see. If they pit, they can make it one more lap. That'll put them on 21. It'll be 21 to go. They'll have just enough to make it.
Really? Okay. All right. I'm going to trust your word on that.
Does look like they're going to come around and complete 21 here. So,
yep.
If they pit next time by, they should have just enough fuel to make it. I don't know that they'd have enough if we get a green white checker. That hasn't been we haven't had one yet this season, so.
Thomas Holder now 4th place, but they are 24 seconds behind that front group following EJ. So man, that you can't make up. Even if there was a flub in the pit or something, you're not going to make that up.
No, they definitely need a caution here to get caught up. That's the only thing that's going to save them.
Yep, Jacob Edson having a pretty good night after a start there that he lost the draft and man went backwards, but he's still hanging on. 5th place for him.
Here comes the leaders.
Yep, coming in pit road. I don't know, man. This is going to be interesting to see if they can. I'll be impressed if they can make it from here. I will. I promise.
Yeah, they'll be able to make it from here for sure.
Okay.
It'll be tight, but they can make it.
All right. Everybody's going to make sure. I don't see anybody taking tires. Oh, we got somebody out. Who's that out first?
That was Gary Sapinski. He's the race off pit road. Everett Lane 2nd. DeBoer in 3rd, and Michael Pegg, the 4th car in line. So a little shake up there. But now, your leader, if he coming back, Thomas Holder. They did not stop. They ran at 22. They're making sure they have enough pit to the end. I think they're on fumes right now, Ruby.
Yeah, I would guess that too.
If they don't come in this time, I'd be shocked.
Here they come.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they will definitely have enough fuel to make it.
Yep, I think you were right. They were running on vapors.
And don't look now. That group, Everett Lane and Slapinski, they got broken up racing each other, and EJ DeBoer is going to be your race leader when this shakes out.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes. The lap led for EJ DeBoer, and he's got Pegg with him.
Yeah. That was a good push by Michael Pegg there to push him by him. And EJ leading his first lap of the race. He's got to feel really good about this because, EJ's a good racer. And we've seen him have some, decent finishes. Not the best, but maybe tonight is the night for him to go to victory lane.
Yep. I'm sure he's trying to work a deal with Michael Pegg right now.
Yep. Come on, buddy. Push me to the win.
And they're actually coming up on the lap cars of Joel Guy and Randolph Richard. If they could make that a 5-car group, that's going to help them out immensely.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, and EJ goes high.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was a mistake. What did he do that for?
Oh, hold on a second. We lost a couple drivers there. Gary Slapinski back on pit road.
Uh-oh.
Black flag.
No. Oh, no way. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, that done his day in right there. Everett Lane back in the lead. And you can tell right now, I'm going to tell you right now, Everett's not going to lose that because he does not want to lose it with Michael Pegg. Oh, wow. What is going on here? What are they doing?
I don't know. They're trying to get it sorted out. You got lap cars mixed in with lead lap cars, first 1 and 2. Everyone else in this group is a lap down.
Are they giving the lap down guys their laps back?
It would appear that way right now. Michael Pegg, and he's on the lead lap.
Yeah, that's nice. They could would them guys would be racing for. Yeah.
Gary Whitmer is currently 1 lap down. He was 2 laps down. But right now, Everett Lane and EJ DeBoer, those are the only 2 lead lap cars in that pack.
Yeah, isn't that something? And EJ, he's going to hang right on Michael Pegg bumper. Michael will finish on the lead lap at 6th place, from what I'm seeing.
Yep. 6 cars on the lead lap right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. Gary Slapinski. Holy smokes. I never see Gary make mistakes like that. What the heck? Where did that come from?
I believe it was too fast on exiting.
I put him a lap down.
Yep.
Dang it.
Well, he's technically still on the lead lap, ahead of Michael Pegg. So
yeah,
he'll be fighting with Michael Pegg for position now.
Yeah, in not too many more laps here because he's only about 7 seconds ahead of them.
Yeah, and he's running he's tapped out at 179 right now. They're running 190, so
yeah. Yep. Yeah, it won't be long. They'll be reeling him in 6 seconds now. But he'll be joining in there with them, and then him and Michael Pegg will actually be fighting for the 5th position.
Yeah. And this group they joined in with here, Pegg, DeBoer, and Lane. This is going to help them because they were right on the edge fuel-wise. They're now all 3 in a draft, so they can stretch their fuel out and make it to the end. That is not going to be an issue for them.
Yeah, yep. Joel Guy back in it here. He can stay right with this pack. He will finish in the 10th spot today. And he had a good start to the race there, up to the point where he bumper hooked to Michael Pegg, and that really cost him and Michael a lot on the track. But he is still going to have a top 10. That's good. Randolph Richard, 9th place, just ahead of him. Still running 2 laps down though. Everett Lane in 2nd. He's riding. It's going to come down to a race between him and EJ there, I think, toward the end here. But now they are in the pack where they can save fuel, Dwayne.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're doing right now. They're just trying to save a little fuel.
Yeah, and right now with the way it's shaping out, these 2, it's going to be who goes with who when it comes down to the end. Like right now, they have 2 lap cars in front of them, 2 lap cars behind them, and if they pull out of line, who's going to go where? Whole lot of deals being talked about with their spotters right now.
Oh yeah. What's that?
And that is Sapinski they're coming up on now. His best hope is to try to get in line here as they go by.
Michael likes that. For some reason, I don't know. He likes that.
One ugly.
I wasn't gonna finish that. Well, EJ looking to get the win here tonight. What do you think? You think he's got a good shot at it, or you think Everett's going to try to sneak and get that away from him?
Well, they both have a good shot at it right now. I just think it's going to go to who makes the move and who goes with who.
Yeah.
If I'm EJ, I'm going to try to stay on peg, and if I see Everett go outside and I can't, he makes it, you can't get up there to block him, push that 777 car for all you can to get by, to keep Everett behind you.
Yep, coming up on, 11 to go? Yeah, 11 laps to go.
11
so
to go at the line, yep.
The deal making going on out there is just out of this world, man. I'm telling you. Going to be a lot of adult sodas bought for each other out there. You can bet.
Yep.
I like both of the drivers. EJ, I'd like to see him win, but yeah, I'd like to see Everett win. Everett's won a lot of races, and I don't know about EJ. I don't know him that well, but I'd like to see him win too.
I eat breakfast 300 yards from 4,000 Cubans who are trained to kill me, so don't think for 1 second that you can come down here.
Open Gangnam Style.
Heck yeah.
First blood.
Ah, man, I'll tell you, it's getting nail biting now.
Yes,
These
sir.
guys they're thinking really hard about what they're going to be doing here in 10 to go.
10 to go this time by, and
fuel's out the window. They don't have to worry about that. Tires. It's just finding a dancing partner to go with and see who's going to come out on top here. And it's going to come down between EJ and Everett. Gosh, I just hope they're safe out there. I don't want to see a caution or something like that to have to throw it all out of whack, because things never end well when we do that, you know? Cautions breed cautions. Randolph Richards still in 9th, running 2 laps down. And there's Gary Slapinski right behind him. He is in with the pack now. 6th place and in the battle here with Michael Pegg, actually. Michael is back on the lead lap, but he is just ahead of the leader. So that really doesn't, if Gary gets ahead of the leader, then that would put both of them back on the lead lap and battling for position. And boy, that could be interesting. And if I know them two, they're going to make it interesting.
always.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Good to see you there, Ben. Infield Ike. Yeah, come back, man. They broadcast pretty much almost, I think, every night but Sunday night that they race. But Dwayne and I only call the Saturday night races, and they're Superspeedway series. I know Michael wants us to do more, but I'm good with one a week right now. I kind of retired the Infield Lake, if you're still there. Dwayne and I both kind of retired. What did we figure up? That was about 5 years ago, 4 or 5
Oh,
years ago. 4 or 5
4 or 5 years, yeah.
Yeah. So come back out here just recently, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, about 4 weeks ago, I guess it was. And come out of retirement. We're a little rusty, but I think we're doing pretty good considering.
Oh yeah.
So, been a while since we've done it. And things are a little different. We're doing it on a friend's computer, Michael's computer, actually. And running in 4K. You can tune in and watch it in 4K. All right, let's see, we're coming to 5 to go this time, or 6? 6 to go.
It'll be 6 to go at the line.
Yeah, 6 to go. Okay. Ben, you still there? I think everybody's left us. Yep, crickets. All right, 6 laps to go, folks. I call this race. And boy, I'll tell you, Everett may get robbed of the win. We don't know that. I'm not saying that for sure. But EJ finally got himself out front there, and he's looking to try to get the victory here tonight. And I think it'd be interesting to have them two battle it out. I mean, I want to see them go side by side at the line. That would be awesome. There I go with that word again. Awesome.
Well, it would be.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see who makes the move and win. Coming down to 5 to go, you've got to make your move soon. You cannot wait till the last lap. You can, but it doesn't always work out for you when you do.
Yeah. Well, if you got a good partner and you've got a plan, but you got to keep the engine cool. Got to push them. Got to keep it cool. And if you've got a plan, if they've made their deals right, who they're going to dance with there when they go. And we made. Oh, there we go. Everett. Yep. You said it was. He's got to make the move. Here he goes. And who's going with him?
Doesn't look like anybody right now other than Randolph Richard. He's going to need more than that. He's going to need every car behind him to go with him if he's going to get by that inside line.
Yeah. He was testing the water there to see what it was going to take.
He gets a run. He's going to try it again. Here they go, side by side. 4 to go at the stripe.
Wow,
now it's getting interesting.
Oh, man.
Oh, he gets pushed by and put Everett back out front. And EJ is going to have to fall in line here.
Oh, man.
Try to regroup and hope that he gets some help from these other guys, because Everett right now has a pusher in Randolph Richard. And there he goes. He's going to push him to the head of the pack.
Oh,
He's not
my gosh. Look at that. That's unbelievable, man. Look at that.
And that's
to the lead.
Could be the move of the race right now. But don't count out EJ. Here he comes. He went to the outside, goes around Slabinski. I don't know if it doesn't look like Slabinski's too interested in helping him out.
Well, give him a second here to get up and caught up to him. Maybe he will. Here goes Peg.
Peg and
that's not racing for position.
No.
I mean, for the win, I should say. So, oh boy, this could be a nail biter, Michael. Or, oh God, I'm thinking Michael. Oh my God, Dwayne. Sorry. This could be a nail biter. Look at that. And they're trying at that outside lane.
They have more cars than the bottom. He's going to be coming forward.
Oh my God, look at EJ's hooked right on the back bumper there, Michael Pegg.
Yeah, he's trying to push that line ahead.
Yep. 4. Oh, he dropped it to the bottom now. I don't think that was the right thing to do there, but whatever.
Yeah, he's going to give Randolph a big push, get him squirrely out of line. Here we go. 2 laps to go.
Yep. And Randolph says he's going to let them two battle on that.
Yep. And we'll see. They've both got to run.
Gosh, I'm telling you.
Who goes where?
Wow, this is getting interesting now. Oh my God. Oh,
Big bump in the back
woo.
from EJ there.
Yep, coming the one to go this time by, folks. One more lap after they cross the line. And they're, nose to tail, the leader in the second place. Unbelievable. It's been great racing for these guys, too.
It has been. All right, here we go, Rudy. White flag is in the air one more
Oh, my
time
God.
around. Who's going to be the winner here tonight? This is one of the closest races we've had all season.
Yeah, somebody's got to go here. Somebody's got to do something. It's going to be just a stalemate. Oh, EJ pulls out, but
he
nobody
goes
to
out.
go with them.
No
Oh.
help there, and he needs to duck back in, try to get a run here as they go into 3 and 4. And all the help behind him is no longer. He's just going to have to hope he gets a good run.
Yep, and that's not going to happen.
Coming out of 4 for the final time.
Oh, man.
He's going to go high. Everett's going to block it. EJ de Boer is going to win this race.
He tried to block, and EJ was there, and it just wasn't going to happen. So EJ comes out on top. Is that right?
That's right. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Everett Lane will bring it home second.
Oh,
and
man.
You got to go all the way back. Third place, Jacob Edson still coming out of turn 4. We'll round out the top 3. If he can hold it.
Man.
Oh, Thomas Holder. Oh, they're wrecking.
Uh-oh.
They saved it. It's Holder gets him by a nose. Still battling for third spot, and it's going to be Holder.
Wow, man. That was awesome. Awesome. Yes, sir. Holder gets the third spot. So, and well deserved too. But boy, tough luck for Everett.
Yeah, that was he tried to throw the block, but threw it a little bit too late and went right across EJ's nose, and it was who could get back to the line first after that.
Well, if he's doing his burn out here, we'll see if we can get these guys up here. Let's see. Is that? I think that's. Yeah, that's EJ. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I got EJ. Everett. You want Everett up?
Yep.
Everett and then Thomas Holder, right? You got Everett?
I do. I got them both.
Okay. Oh, okay. Good. All right. Well, Dwayne, you want to go ahead? However you want to do it. You want to start from third or first? Don't matter.
Yeah, caught up to third place here. Thomas Holder. That was you came out of fourth place, but you got just enough draft to get by. Talk about your racing out there a little bit.
Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate it. It was a good race. My pit crew let me down on that last stop. Them guys got away from me. But other than that, had a good run. Third place again this week, so that's the way it goes sometimes.
Still a good points race for you there, and looking good out there. Who you got to thank for third tonight?
Well, I got to thank Sandy Curtis for pushing there at the end, giving me that jump there. I probably wouldn't have got third, but I want to thank my sponsor, Thomas Brothers Country. I want to thank you guys up in the booth for what all y'all doing for us.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, again, congratulations on third place, and we'll see you again next week.
All right, Dwayne. Thank you, sir.
Rudy?
Heather, you got a copy?
How you doing, Rudy?
Well, I'll tell you, you did come out of here with the most lap led tonight. We did see that. And boy, we knew it was going to come down to a very interesting finish between you and EJ, and you guys didn't disappoint. It looked like he tried to throw the block on him or something there, and it was just, he wasn't going to move. But tell us about that finish.
That kind of sucked. Finish.
Yeah.
Wanted the trophy. Wanted to go back-to-back weeks, get some good points. But all in all, not a bad race. Yeah, got a point for sitting on the pole, and probably extra point for leading the most laps, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm a points racer. I'd like to get a lot as points as I can, but
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know about that. Try to throw the block on him and pay the price. I just note that stuff down.
Yep. Well, sometimes it works out for you, and sometimes it doesn't. That's the thing. You got to take a gamble, though. I mean, you had to do something, to try to slow him down. You know.
Yeah, I made my move earlier on him. Got around him with help from Randolph. Had to thank Randolph for helping me out on that, and got me around him. Was running some good laps. We had to go in the fuel consumption there for a little bit,
Yep.
and so then I got to that one point, 70 laps in, 5 to go, and I just hammered down. Did a
Yeah.
clean pass on him, got around him pretty clean, and took over the lead and was heading for the checkered flag, but that didn't happen.
Well, how much fuel did you have left in your car when you crossed the line?
Look up here right now. 0.32. So she was right on fumes.
Yeah. Well, we
She was on
figured you guys were
fumes.
going to be running it pretty close, but
Yeah.
you run it in the pack, and that's how you were saving the fuel, and not and that you save it enough to where you could make the move at the very end. So it all worked out that way. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, who you got to thank for your second place then tonight, Everett?
I want to thank Fast Lane Racing. Good pit stops tonight coming down pit road. Want to thank you guys up there, Dwayne and Rudy, well, everything you guys do up there really appreciate what you guys do up there, and Peg for everything he does over here for us, and the almighty God upstairs. We can't do anything without that man, that's for sure.
That's a fact. All right, Everett. Well, great run tonight, man. Congratulations on your second place. Well deserved, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Dwayne?
All right, caught up to our winner, EJ DeBoer. EJ, man, you started fourth, you stayed in the top 5 all night. It came down to a last lap move there they tried to throw the block on you, but it worked out in your favor. Talk about your racing out there a little bit.
Well, thank you, guys. Yeah, this is my first win with these guys. I haven't been running with them too long. I have no friends out there. I don't know these guys that well, so none of them are willing to go with me and help me. So I'm kind of a lone car out there on my own. So you know what? I ran my race. I did early on kind of get drugged back a little bit by some guys that were trying to side draft to help each other out. Kind of screwed me over, but that caution came out the right time. And I saw my game plan. I had to be in that top 1, 2, or 3 in order to, stay on the tail there of the top. I think Peg was a lap down in there. So I think there was 4 of us there. So I really had to work the car hard there. Really had to stay on Peg's bumper, keeping that tight bump draft going. Otherwise, being that 4th car, you could potentially lose it pretty easy. So I had to really get into him a little bit there, staying on his bumper. But you know what? Put myself in the position there at the end of the race. I know Everett's not happy about it, but I've got the replay up here on my screen. I was clear, and I was on his outside. He came up, and he got my left front. So trying to throw that block.
Block, yeah.
Yep. It's I don't race dirty.
He had to do what he had to do, I mean, you got, like I said there when I talked to him, you had to take a chance.
Yep.
Sometimes
absolutely.
it works out for you, and sometimes it doesn't, and you weren't going to move, and I don't blame you.
Nope. I was keeping it right on that white line.
Yep.
And if he was going to try and put it in between there, it was going to hurt him more than it was going to hurt me. I mean, I don't race dirty. I race very clean. Everyone knows that. I mean, I've helped a few of these guys out in here in the previous weeks, just pushing them and everything. And tonight was my opportunity. So I was going to take it.
Oh, yeah. That was just restrictor plate racing at its finest right there, coming out of 4. And you put your car in position, did what you needed to do to secure the win. And definitely going to be a good points race night for you. Who do you got to thank for your win?
First of all, look, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He's, again, just as Everett said, without
Absolutely.
him, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So
Amen.
Amen to that. And then E4 Racing Team. It's a small team, family-owned team here, and I just thank all of them. Thank my wife, my son here at the house, and then my son that's in the Army serving overseas. Big shout
Nice.
out to him. Sometimes he watches some of these races. I'm not sure if he's watching tonight. And then all of my other team e-racing teammates, and then also you guys up in the booth. First time getting a chance to talk with you guys. Rudy, I guess it's Rudy and Dwayne. I don't really
Yep.
know you guys'
You're right.
name,
Yep.
so maybe I'll see you
got
up in
it.
the booth quite a bit more here
We've
throughout
been
the
at it
season.
a long time. We've been at it a long time.
Well, it's good talking to you guys. Finally made it up here.
Yeah, very good. Congratulations on your win, man. Well deserved.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you much.
Yeah, we'll let you get out of here. But again, like Rudy said, congratulations on your win, and good luck next week.
All right, thanks, guys. Take care.
All right, Dwayne, you want to run down through the final results there for us, and we'll get the heck out of here.
DJ DeBoer will bring it home across the line first. Everett Lane second. Thomas Holder in third. Jacob Edson fourth. Michael Pegg fifth. The last car on the lead lap. Gary Slapinski in sixth. Sandy Curtis seventh. Gary Whitmer in eighth. Randolph Richard ninth. Joel Guy 10th. And Tim White rounding out the field in 11th position.
All right, very awesome, man. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight, folks, and we'll catch you next time. Stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.